Hey guys, it's Eden. So today I recreated a makeup look that I saw on Morphe's Instagram recently. It was this beautiful, colorful kind of rainbow look. I really did exactly how I saw it, and I know they used the Morphe 35B palette. So that is what I used to create this look. This is the palette here, just a beautiful, super colorful palette. I really love it. Not all the shades are super pigmented, so you do kind of have to work with them a little bit, but you can create a really nice, beautiful, bright makeup look with it. So I absolutely love this look. I just really have been inspired to play with color lately. It makes me feel so creative and really steps me out of my comfort zone of just using my same kind of warm tone smoky eyes every single time. So I really love this look. I have the purple on the waterline, which I'm like so happy with how it came out. Normally I don't like dark colors on my waterline, but with the bright on the top and then the darker colors on the bottom, I'm just really loving how it looks because it's just so different for me. So I hope you guys enjoy this look, and I hope it inspires you to step out of your comfort zone as well. And if you guys would like to see how I created this rainbow bright eye, then let's just get into it. Alrighty, so first I'm just dipping into this shade right here, and I'm building that up in my crease as my transition shade. I wanted to use this shade because it's just going to give me a nice soft transition. It's just a nice peach shade for the orange colors to blend into, and it's just going to help everything look so much more blended in the end. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of a smaller brush. This is the Morphe M514. And I'm going to dip into this bright orange shade right here. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with that last shade. I'm just not going to bring it up as high into the crease. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be taking this red shade right here, right under the orange we used. And I'm just going to be taking a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to dip into that and pack it onto my lid. I'm going to focus this shade on the outer and inner corner. So now I'm going to go back in with that brush that we used for the orange, and I'm just going to blend the edges of that red into the other colors. And now I'm going to take that same brush, dip into the red again, get my brush nice and saturated, and then I'm going to spray it with my setting spray just to get a little better pigmentation. So as you can see, wetting that shadow really made it a lot more pigmented. So now I'm going to dip into both of these shades right here. I'm going to mix them together on my brush, the smaller one that I have been using this whole time. And I'm just going to blend them into the crease to blend out the edges of that red. And then back in with that first brush we used. Now I'm just going to take a wipe and clean up the edges of my eyeshadow and the fallout. This is something I like to do just to make sure everything is really looking how I want it to. So now with another small flat brush, I'm going to dip into this yellow shade right here. I'm going to pack that on the center where we left it blank, and I purposely left it blank so that this color would show up more true to color. And then again, I'm going to dip into the shadow and spray it with some setting spray and intensify it a little more. And then with that same smaller brush, I'm going to blend around the edges of that just to make sure everything looks seamless. And then I can go in again and add a little bit more yellow. Alrighty, so the top of the eyes is basically done for now. I might touch it up in a minute, but I am going to go ahead and do my face and then finish up the bottom lash line next. So I'm going to use the Smashbox primer. I really like this one. I feel like it really does help smooth out my skin. I'm just going to go ahead and focus that on the center of my face. And then I'm going to go in with my Fiona Styles Matte Finish Foundation. I think I'm going to do a video review on this product soon. I just picked it up because they were having a sale at Ulta. All Fiona Styles is 50% off right now. I don't know how long it's lasting, but I feel like it's been on sale for a long time. And I've been testing this foundation out, so I think I'm going to do a little review soon. So I'm just going to go ahead and dot this all over my face. I have about a pump and a half out right here. I always put it on my neck just so I can blend it out. And I'm using this pure sponge that I got in my BoxyCharm, and I actually, for some reason, I like this teal one better than the pink one. It's softer. I don't know if it's just me or what, but it definitely feels softer to me. And this Fiona Styles foundation is literally a perfect match for me. I wear the shade 05. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the new Wet n Wild one. I'm mixing two shades right now. I have medium peach, which has a nice peachy undertone, so it's good to cancel out the dark circles. And I'm also mixing that with the shade light medium. I'm not even kidding you, I love this concealer so much. I've been reaching for it over my high-end concealers just because it's that good. So, just going to put a little bit of the medium peach first. And sometimes I wear that one on its own, but today I think I want a little bit of a brighter under eye, so I'm going to take this lighter one and put it on top. I find that you really don't need a lot of this concealer. It's kind of thick, but in a good way. It's still nice and creamy, and it covers really well and looks so good on the skin. And now I'm going to go ahead and set all that concealer with some of the RCMA No Color Powder. I just put it out on a little palette thing that I have here because the packaging kind of sucks. But it's like a really good powder. Taking that same powder down the center of my face just to set everything. And I don't think you necessarily need to with this foundation, but I always like to set my face, so I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the shade 220. And I'm just going to set my whole face. Now I was at the beach today, so of course my chest is all red. I swear my chest looks red in every video because I always end up filming videos after I come back from the beach. So now I think I want to finish off the rest of my eyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe off this powder. So first I'm going to start off with my waterline. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. Lock On Gel Liner. This is in the shade Nude. I'm just going to put this in my lower waterline as a base for the eyeshadow I'm going to put on there. And now I'm going to take this beautiful dark purple shade. I feel like it's looking blue on camera. It's definitely purple. And I might mix a little bit of this one in too if I need to lighten it. And I'm going to put that on my waterline. I don't have a purple eyeliner, so we'll see how this looks. When putting eyeshadow in your waterline, be very careful not to get it in your eye. And I just put that eyeliner on there just because I feel like it'll help it really stay on the waterline. And so now that I'm looking absolutely crazy, but I do really love how it looks. I ended up only using the darker purple. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm going to use this Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. I love this. I'm going to take that shade and run it along the whole entire lower lash line. And then with a more dense brush, I'm going to go in with this deep blue shade. I'm just going to be using my small angled brush from Luxie. I'm putting this from outer to inner corner. And I'm just really going to pack this close to the lash line. And I'm going to go in with that same brush that we used and blend everything together. Alrighty, so now the lower lash line is done, I'm going to go ahead and add some mascara. And lately I've really been liking this CoverGirl Supersizer Fibers. It's so funny because I honestly don't use CoverGirl makeup. It's just not my favorite brand. But someone I watch on YouTube raves about this mascara. It's Emily Noel. I absolutely love her. So I picked it up and I honestly really do like it. And my favorite thing about it is it does not transfer onto my lower lash line. That's like the biggest problem I have with mascara, and it doesn't happen with this one. This is one of those looks that mascara is like really what makes it look good and pulls it together. Now it's time to finish up the rest of the face. I really love that mascara. I just love how it's been making my eyelashes look. It just looks so nice. I just love it. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face. I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade Line Contour Palette because this is just the best contour palette in my opinion. And this specific bronzer right here called Shadow Play is literally my favorite bronzer of all time. So I'm going to dip into that with my Morphe M177 and bronze up my face. These powders just literally blend so well. I love it. So I put my bronzer on. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my blush. I'm going to go with something really neutral because of course the eyes are so bright. So I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match blush. This is in the shade Barely Blushing. And this is like my favorite blush. I just love it so much. I feel like you could never put too much of it on. It looks really natural and beautiful. And then for highlight, I'm going to use the Ofra highlight in the shade Rodeo Drive. I just did a video on my BoxyCharm and this was in it and I was so super excited. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous intense highlight. So first, I'm actually going to put it on my inner corners of my eye. The whole eye look is matte, so this is just going to look really nice. Like seriously, this is so intense. Like I barely dipped into it. I just can't get over how intense this highlighter is. Like it's crazy. Even with a light hand, it's like, whoa. I like to sometimes go over the edges of my highlight with my beauty blender, just so it doesn't look like you all of a sudden have like a stripe of highlighter. It kind of blends it a little bit better. But I'm gonna spray my face with my Milani Make It Last. I love this setting spray lately. I think it really does help my makeup stay on. And then for lips, I'm gonna use my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is the shade Abu Dhabi. I love these. Not every shade is amazing, but there are a lot of shades that I love. If you guys want to see some of the shades that I love, I do have a video on all my favorite super affordable liquid lipsticks, so I'll link that down below if you guys want to check it out. But these are super affordable, super comfortable on the lips, and I really like them. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. I'm just loving it. It's like a rainbowy, awesome look. I feel like I used like every color. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love creating looks like this. They're just so fun for me. They just kind of step me out of my comfort zone and make me feel really creative. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this inspired you to do something out of your comfort zone and really fun and colorful. So let me know what you guys think of this look, whether you like it or not. Give this video a thumbs up if you do like it, and subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on any of my other videos. Thank you guys so much for being here, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.